go, är det med det? No, that is a long loading screen. What the hell, man? Move it. I'm gonna go and do the harpies, and then I might take a look at the hidden enemies quest. Forgot about talents. The plan is to go dual wield. And I realized after years and years and years of playing that what really works well for me is improve the heroic strike and just pump the heroic strike. But you don't need to do that before you get dual wield. You get dual wield at level 20. So from level 10 up towards level 20, you can do different talents than the heroic strike talents. What it means is that you can go cruelty, 5 talents, then you can go at least like 2 points in either unbridled or demo. I usually do demo, but this time if I do that I will actually try to go unbridled wrath to get a little bit of rage generation so that I can spam the heroic strikes even more, and then go and at level 20 I want to already have 3 points in heroic strike. Maybe I'm not going to bother even because I keep heroic striking right now anyways, right? Like there's nothing else to press. So I'm going to go and heroic strike right away. So yeah, 5 talents to cruelty because crits. Then 3 points into heroic strike, and then everything else just as usual into Fury, because I really think that Fury is good. I really like dual wielding. I think it's safer for hardcore, especially if you're playing solo like me. So cruelty, unbridled wrath, then I might even do blood grace. Because these are leveling talents, I'm going to respec at 60, so I will do 3 points into Blood Grace. Then I will do Battle Shout, Enrage, Death Wish, Execute, Battle Shout, Flurry, and Bloodthirst will be level 43. It's a good ability, you can try to get it at level 40, but honestly it doesn't really matter, because when you're leveling, you don't really have good gear. Your gear sucks pretty much. And because of that, you don't have very high strength, you don't have very high attack power. And Bloodthirst doesn't do that much more damage than, you know, Heroic Strike and other abilities. Because I will be pumping Heroic Strikes like crazy. That's the plan. That's what I want to try and test out this playthrough. Just keep pumping Heroic Strike and try to abuse the offhand hits. The Heroic Strike queuing. That's the plan. And then once I'm finished with this, once I'm finished with the Fury Tree, well, not finished, once I have more talents in Fury, I will do Parry, Tactical Mastery, Anger Management, and Improved Overpower. And then I will finish Fury with Battle Shout, Dual Wield, and Berserker Rage. And maybe even Improved Intercept or Cleave. I'm not sure about that one yet. Like, let's cross that bridge when I get there, right? So that's the plan. That's the plan. Go Critical Strike, then go Heroic Strike, and then full Fury, and respec at 60 into some standard raiding spec. Very likely into just Fury DPS, and the second one will be into Defiance and go Fury Crot. Because I will be tanking anyways. I always do. Or maybe that's thinking too much ahead and I will just, you know, start leveling another project. And Questy still doesn't work, does it? God damn it, man. I just can't understand why it doesn't work. What the hell? I literally just fixed the add-on. There's an update and it still doesn't work. And leveling up. What's the plan right now? The plan is to ignore the poison quest, ignore the Chrome Card Talisman quest, because I don't want to do them. Those quests suck. Rest of the area is already done. Like, I did all the quests, maybe except for, what is it, Fizzle, the Darkstorm. I probably could do that one now. Or not. I will do that one when I get the Lieutenant's Insignia, I guess. I don't know, need to do it at all.
Time is money,
Like
Frank.
that quest, first of all, it sucks. It's dangerous, and maybe, okay, maybe I could do it when I get Shield Bash. When I get Shield Bash at level 12. Yeah, that sounds fine. Because what I actually know is that when Fizzle starts to life drain you, like at my level, I cannot out DPS the life drain. And there is nothing you can do about the life drain, and he just kills you. And he can life drain you multiple times in a row, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you just die as a warrior. At least that's my experience. If you're Thoran, you can War Stomp, but he can immediately life drain you again, and that way you can die as well. As Orc or Troll, you can burst him down before he life drains, but if he does, and he does life drain you multiple times, like, you're literally dying. So there's no way for me to play around that. It's just pure RNG whether the Fizzle guy decides to life drain or not, unless you go for Shield Bash and you interrupt the life drain. So doing Fizzle at level 12 when I actually do get the Shield Bash, that makes sense. That makes sense to me, because sooner than that, but then again, like, he does life drain you, because when you kill Fizzle, you need to deliver that in Razor Hill. After you finish the quest in Razor Hill, you get another quest that that takes you into the cave, and I want to go into the cave because of the insignia and hidden enemies as a preparation for RFC. So it does make sense to me to try to do Fizzle before I actually go into School Rock for the hidden enemies quest. But I want to do him at level 12. Or in a group. I could actually do him in a group. That means it's either do it soon. Let's buff up for this one. It's either do it soon or with someone. Why did I do that? That was a bad call. If I don't kill them, I don't trigger the hyper spawn so soon. So that's the initial plan. Get to 12 and then do fizzle and such. So I need to do something before level 12. I could actually grind the crocodiles for the... Yeah, I could grind the crocs for the Kromkar, whatever it's called, the amulet. Might be a way to go about that one. Or I could Minisha school him. But I like to put Minisha school for Gazus. Maybe, before I get to 12, I could get the sleeping dust from Braille. I don't remember that quest really well, to be honest, so I think that it's It's killing the gnolls and getting the embalming something. Is that the quest? I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, come on.
Yeah, man.
So, what do I do? I don't really want to do hidden enemies right now. I don't really want to do crossroads right now yet, so I should... I need to get to 12. I need to get to 12, get the Shield Bash before even going for hidden enemies and Skull Rock. I could actually really go for the Sleeping Dust, but I'm not really sure what quest that is. I need to take a look. I need to look it up. Classic database. And it's like in Braille, right? Maybe I will ask in the guild.
Have a good one. Hey, how you doing? Keep it real.
Or maybe I could farm some pigs for cooking. Hmm. Off the scales. Darkhound blood, and then you get the potion, and then you go kill murlocs, and you get the slumber scent. Yeah, I'm going to do that one. I'm going to do that one because then I get Troll's blood and the slumber scent.
Drink with honor. Fight well, friend.
Got the good stuff.
Irma. Good to meet ya.
Okay. So what's next? The Windrider to Crossroads. This one hidden and... Why does it show me some of the quests and not all of them? This questy version has some issues, that's for sure.
Speak, friend. Welcome to Orgrimmar. To serve the Horde? Loktar.
So, what do I do? Do I actually go for the Slumber Sand right now? When it kind of fits my level? Or do I go Crossroads and continue questing in Crossroads? My Hearthstone is to Orgrimmar.
Sub-Sub. Blood and thunder.
Nah, I'm doing the Slumber Sand. Because why the hell not? The only issue I have with that is that I already went to Undercity once. And it kind of sucks taking the Zeppelin twice. So, what I did yesterday is... I did the warrior quest for defensive stance. Then I immediately went up the hill, did the iron ingot quest and got my sword. Then I got to Crossroads. I took the quest with the meats to Orgrimmar, flew to Orgrimmar, and then I went to Undercity to learn swords and pick up the power to destroy. Then I Hearthstoned, and after Hearthstoning back to Orgrimmar, I killed a couple pigs just to increase the sword skill a tiny little bit, so that I don't forget today, screw up and die with level 1 skill while trying to kill the harpies or something. What I should have done instead was stay in Undercity, go up north to Braille, do this quest, because those dogs are like level 6, do the Slumber Sand, and then go back to kill the harpies. And do these two quests, and I would have been level 12 by then. At level 12 you kill Fizzle. Well, actually you learn the Shield Bash, right? Then you go and kill Fizzle, deliver to Razor Hill, pick up this quest, and go into Skull Rock. With Shield Bash, which helps you with Gazus, doing all the quests at the same time. Maybe. I don't know. But then again, like, you kind of don't want to do RFC too soon. You want to be able to tank it, and you want to tank it at like level 14 when you get new demo and revenge. These are the tanking, and you are level 14, so you're a little beefier. Maybe even doing RFC at 16 would be the best way to go about it. What I'm trying to say is, you don't really need to go into School Rock at level 12 or 11 even. Like, that's too soon, because you want to do the Hidden Enemies quest right before you go RFC. And if you do it right before you go RFC, like, why would you do it at level 11 and risk dying on Gazus when you can just wait at least 12 to get the shield bash, maybe even more, level 14, get better gear, be beefy, and after that go tank RFC. Somebody's killing them.
Hello.
What's the level required to cook the bat wings?
Be quick about your business.
Cooking 1. Okay.
Beware, our enemies abound.
That's 5. Pick up the herbs. 54 skill. I need to get to enough skill to start picking up Briarthorn. When I can pick up Briarthorn, I'm golden. There's another thing. I want to be able to pick up Briarthorn before I start doing the Baron's Oasis. When I go to the Baron's Oasis, I already want to be able to pick up Briarthorn. Like that's why you kind of want to take your time at the very early levels, like around level 10 to 12. Take it slow and go into the next zone, into Barons ready, with professions ready. Kdo pak to na mě mluví? Dami 3600. Kdo pak to je? Dami 3600. Gina a Emma. Tak to mi tady asi to kouká rodinka. Díváš se na můj stream už půl hodiny, no ty jsi hodná. A já tady mluvím anglicky, protože si myslím, že tady kouká někdo jiný. Ale to samozřejmě nevadí. Naprosto v pořádku. Počkej, Emo, a proč si dami, když jsi Emma? Proč si dami, když jsi Emma? A vůbec, a babička mě slyší? Ona se kouká, tam sedí, leží vedle tebe, nebo co? No tak můžeš babičku pozdravovat. Říct, že v práci všechno bobry. Ale začíná mít trošku hlad, asi si budu muset jít koupit nějaký rohlíky do obchodu. Jo, už jsi vevnitř, jasně. Jinak řečeno, babička zase čadí, že jo? Tak, tady pozbíráme ještě nějaké kytičky. A jdeme mydlit murloky. byste měli na oběk bulldog nudle? Tyjo, ale bulldog nudle bych si dal taky. Ty mi děláš chutě, proč to děláš? Ty mi děláš chutě. Já jsem měl na oběd smažený květák. Vedle práce tam je restaurace a tam jsem byl na smažený květák. No, nebylo to špatný. Bylo to dobrý, mám rád smažený květák. Ajaj. Smažený květák s bramborama vařenýma a tatarkou. A bylo to super. A zítra ještě nevím, ale pozítří chcou jet do Bystrce, do Brna, do nějakého Two Brothers na nějaký hamburgery nebo něco. Něco takového měli v plánu na zítra. Brothers Bistro, Brno Bystrc, Brothers. Gastronomický skvost, za kterým se vyplatí cestovat na kraj Brna. Tady je napsaný. Tak jako tvrdit to můžou, že? Jak dlouho budu ještě streamovat? Hele, já teďka budu streamovat až dokud nepojedu do toho obchodu a potom ještě večer budu streamovat třeba do 12, jestli chceš. Jestli chceš, klidně třeba do 12. Je tady někde trenér? Tady je určitě trenér, že? Tady je Vario. Shield bash, battle shout, overpower, všechno. Bandáže. To se taky naučím. Takže tak je ono. Budu streamovat, určitě ještě budu streamovat.
I am forsaken.
Our time will come.
Tak. No mě... Jak to myslíš, proč si normálně nezavoláme? Já jsem normálně u počítače a streamuju. Já jsem nestreamoval jenom kvůli tobě. Já to streamuju úplně pro všechny. Tak jo, papa, podívej se později. By the way, you might be wondering why I even went for the sword and the trip to Undercity and stuff. Well, it's very simple. I want to dual wield swords. And I always want to have the highest possible weapon skill while doing that. So there's no reason for me not to start leveling swords immediately. I could have taken the axe, it's slower. I could have taken the dagger, it's faster, nice with the sharpening stone. Or the mace, but I wouldn't be able to use the mace. So I took the sword. Because the plan is to the plan is to go crossroads.
Blood and thunder.
When I do crossroads, I want to do the Harpy quest. And as a reward, there is the two-handed axe, but I'm not going to take the two-handed axe. I'm going to take the one-handed sword instead. And also at rather low level, even though I usually do it a little bit later, but you can, I think that you can pick up the quest at like level 14 or maybe 15. You can go to Stone Talon Mountains and do the Arachnophobia quest, the big spider. And for the big spider there is another like really good one-handed sword. There is +3 stamina on the sword, or actually both the swords have +3 stamina. So it's +6 stamina on just the weapons. And at level 20 you can dual wield the stamina swords and dual wield tank Wailing Caverns. There's more you can prepare for Wailing Caverns, because like leveling up to 20 around Barrens is like smooth sailing. You do the pirates, you get some strength stamina boots, you do the quailboar, you get some belt, you get other items as well. You can buy really good legs from the vendor. And when you do Camouflage, like actually the first quest, you can get a shield with +2 stamina. I like to do that even before going RFC. I would actually like to go ahead and do it like now. Once I'm finished with School Rock, then I will go to Crossroads and I will do the Quillbore and the Camouflage quest for the shield, and then I will do Ragefire Chasm. I will tank Ragefire Chasm. But you also do the quests like killing the Aishaki, killing the Ishamu, and the beast kills in Barrens. And it then sends you down to Camp Taurahi. And in Taurahi you can do the other one. You can do the Lightning Lizard glance or something, whatever. I think it's glance. Then you have the Thunderhawk gland, and then you get another shield, and it's +3 stamina shield. And you can also do the warrior quest at level 20 for Ruga to bring him the twitching antennas. And when you do the twitching antennas quest, you get a chest with +6 stamina on it. So you can have the 6 stamina chest, 6 stamina on both swords, some strength stamina on the rest of the gear. And if you have that and you are level 20, It's super easy to tank Wailing Caverns. And not only that it's super easy to tank the Wailing Caverns, it's also super safe, super fast. And you can very easily kill the heavy hitting boss, the Verdan, the Ever Living or whatever the name is. It's super easy to kill him. You don't really even need to take a shield. You can tank him dual wielding when you have so much stamina. So that's what I like to do before I do Wailing Caverns. I like to get the stamina items from all around Barrens, because in Barrens you already do get a lot of green pieces as quest rewards. But for me, the main is the chest with 6 stamina and 3 stamina swords from Serena and Arachnophobia in Stone Talon Mountains. And then I do dual wield swords at level 20. That's why I have sword, so that I don't have to, you know, backtrack and stop for leveling weapon skill. I can just keep pumping. I can just keep pumping. Although, right now, I already do have, like, level 60 swords. So it's decent, it's enough. And I will continue killing in around Crossroads. And I will get the Cauldron Steerer and others, so like there are 200 weapons I could use. I just don't like to use them because the Quillbore in here, they do have a cast, the Harpies do have a cast, the Quillbore South do have a cast and everything. Like it's usually better to just play shield, one hand and shield all the way till 20. You might have a little less damage, but you have better sustain and you don't need to rest as often, so it's almost the same leveling speed as with the two hand. Having the and you save money on food, and you always have food available for you because you don't waste it on like after every second pull. And at level 20 I will already be dual wielding and spamming Heroic Strike. And I think it's going to work really well, that I will be really strong doing that. That the Heroic Strike will be so much damage that it will be, I don't know, my guess would be somewhere in between 60 and 80% of my overall damage will be just Heroic Strike. There will be some damage done by Overpower, but mostly Heroic Strike, I think. And it will be super easy. Because by spamming Heroic Strike, by making it so cheap with Unbridled Wrath and Improved Heroic Strike, making cheap and having the Rage Generation. What I believe is going to happen is that I'm going to completely neglect the heavy miss penalties. And by doing that, I will just... Oh my god, it's a swiftness potion recipe! Yes! And by doing that, I will pretty much overcome the downside of dual wielding. So I will abuse the heroic strike queuing to remove the main weakness of dual wielding. And that's why I think that I can easily delay Bloodthirst to level 43 and have the improved... Like, I could respec at 40, it doesn't really matter, but I don't think it's necessary to do it. Completely not necessary to do it. My dog is barking. $75.
McGraw. What do you need?
Okay. So I think I'm going to take a break. So I will get to Razor Hill and stop the stream for now. That's the plan. That's the plan. I will take a break, stop the stream, get to Razor Hill, and I will be back a bit later. In a couple hours, I guess.
thunder. Strength. What are you looking for? Nabu.
How you doing, man? Spirits be with you, man.
Loktar, friend. What is your wish?